All right, everybody, let's get into it. We are well underway with top 16 here, and it is going to be Yoda versus Wal00gi here on Town and City. Winners quarters here right now at Xanadu Homecoming.
Hello there, Nerf. It is me, Laurel, with you. Back again on the mic here for another great event. And yeah, this is going to be Philly versus MDVA as we're starting off here. Town and City, not the PS2 starter we're used to seeing, but right out the gate, we're just playing nice and aggressive, drilling Wal00gi right in the head. Yeah,
two zoners feeling very home here at Town and City. You can already see them trying to swing a little bit far for the fences at these low percentages, just in case, right? Town and City, those close blast zones on the sides, you can cheese out some wacky stuff here.
Yeah, I imagine that Yoda wanted it for that side B, that cart to go dummy, and then Snake just doing Snake things. F-tilt, back air, Nikita, your choice. That's also a mighty small shield you got there, Wal00gi. You better be careful because this man, Yoda is coming swinging today. Would you look at that? First stock goes to them.
That's right. In the air, on the ground, Yoda is hunting you down, and Wal00gi not able to really find the counterplay to that just yet. Going to get caught in some of these up air ladders, and now trying to retreat to center stage. Right there is Yoda looking for more here on the ledge as well. This is a good string.
Absolutely. I mean, hey, he's in the clown cart, so juggling does make sense, but I mean, almost lapped in percentage this second stock. My goodness. It's a mighty fine way to get yourself rolling here in this game one.
And using it, this Wrecking Ball is such a good option here against Wal00gi, who's trying to play very safe off the side of the stage, but not able to do so just yet. This ledge trap not able to come to fruition. Man, it gets out.
Couldn't quite get the follow-up on that grab he was looking for. Nikita, though, coming to chase you down. It's he sure enough hits the bottom, bounces off the bottom of the stage, and goodbye.
For sure.
And, did that grenade almost save him? Because it kind of re-exploded him.
It looks like it did, yeah.
Kind of finicky there. I like that, though. Trixie's, it was all planned.
Absolutely. All according to Keikaku. And we continue on here. Some pressure on the shield, but is going to be called out. Yoda has some good out-of-shield options in the up smash, among other things.
It feels like Wal00gi has escaped death twice this stock, and then immediate manages to come back. I mean, look at that percentage difference, and now Wal00gi has the lead immediately. Like, my goodness, that's a pretty strong start, if I do say so, Nerf.
I would definitely agree with you there, Laurel. And now we're getting this a little bit trade in the air, but that is enough to take the stock, and we're bringing it to last stock apiece here in game one. We're still looking for something here on the ledge, but an up throw rather, able to pinch Wal00gi here in the corner. This is where things can get a little bit interesting, but Wal00gi with the reversal.
That could be dangerous, though.
Yep,
yeah,
the stretcher.
You fool! You pressure Yoda in the corner like that? With the Mecha Koopa? My goodness.
Yes, the perfect setup was all Yoda needed, and then Wal00gi just got put in the mix.
It's capitalizing on Wal00gi's tendencies to press buttons. And I mean, who can blame him? Snake got some good buttons.
That's true, and we'll continue to press those good buttons as we move farther here into the set. Looking towards game two here, Wal00gi has some key opportunities for improvement. I think that just getting out of these combos is going to be the first thing, right? You want to use those Snake grenades. Typically, he's very good at doing that, right? Using the disengage tool of having the frame one grenade. It's very important.
And gotta mention the trickery on that second stock from Wal00gi. I mean, at such a huge over 100% deficit, basically a full stock. Got the first one, very quickly got the second one while tanking it. That's, I mean, maybe a little bit of miracles with those explosives, but you gotta hand it, mistakes into miracles, you know? Sometimes we just make it happen, find a way, and sure enough, we can find a way in the rematch on Town and City, game two.
Yeah, Town and City round two. This is gonna be interesting. I personally think that it makes sense, but I mean, I'm still not a huge fan, just because Oh,
I love that tech, though. Yeah, we're getting back to stage, my goodness. And F-tilt even to kind of get Yoda off of them. It's a smart play, Wal00gi, and then controlling that center stage.
Okay, trying to get the Mecha Koopa, but that actually sends you into a little bit of a trap there. Yoda now trying to pick up off of it. A slight advantage here. Going to try to hang on to that as much as possible, but going off stage, losing stage control, this is Wal00gi's time to make a difference here.
I like Wal00gi waiting a second to kind of understand what Yoda is going to do after that recovery option, and then going for the punish, because it's kind of, it can be deceptively hard to punish that up B from Bowser Jr. So I like that awareness. I like that, the gears are turning, the cogs are getting put in their place, figuring it out. But sure enough, this is still a very even game, and Yoda is trying to end that stock.
Right, and now the throw going to sit in. Okay, wow, and the greediness, the hubris of man getting caught by that ball. And now you are having to deal with a little bit of a sticky situation if you're Wal00gi. You're going to stay alive here, but you still have to take a bit of a risk to take the stock.
It's going to be devious indeed. I mean, Mecha Koopa smacking him up a bit, getting that percentage up board, and trying to charge that up smash there in center stage is just clown car city. He will chase you down with that.
Right, for sure. And sometimes he will make a clown out of you.
Indeed.
You got to be careful because now the Nikita is starting to rack up the percent as well. 179 on the board. You got to be careful that one of these ledge traps is eventually going to work, but I like it. Yoda mixing up the movement off stage thus far has been effective.
It was a very devious feint. I love to see that in action. And if you got that tech, you got that movement, sure enough, you can really make it work. And just kind of boxing around, bobbing and weaving, finding the options.
Whoa, the big offstage play there for Yoda.
That air dodge, again, you can neutral air dodge when you're going with that Bowser up B. And it could be like, okay, cool, I got him dead to rights. That even was a regrab, but no.
I know.
Hard to pin down.
Okay, even then, trying to get some shield pressure, does so. Yoda relentless right now, while Wal00gi kind of having to deal with a little bit more aggression than he perhaps planned to.
Yeah, geez, not even enough to kill still. 198, throwing Nikita's left and right, finally with the back here seals the deal. I mean, we saw Wal00gi almost make a break for it in that first game. We could see it again, that's for sure.
Oh yeah.
Getting difficult, that's, I think just kind of looking at this percentage. I mean, I like that. That was a pretty little cheeky thing you got going on there.
And now we're just getting some of this F-tilt just to try to make up this deficit. Yoda has come off to a great start here in game 2. Looks well poised to take this best of 3 set, but Wal00gi, now you can see he's playing a more patient game. He knows that he has to control space a little bit better. He's dropping the grenades more, I would say, strategically.
And if I was Yoda, I'd be much more gung-ho. Like, yeah, snakes want trades except when they have in the deficit, but hey, honestly, just start trading with them. Look at that percentage.
I know.
Getting close to that kill percentage if you think about it, because Bowser Jr. is deceptively strong. But it's so hard to get in when this happens. Like, I mean, look at Wal00gi control that, just locking it down, getting caught by the C4.
Just within range, and Yoda this big bulbous cart getting clipped by that C4. So Wal00gi going to take that for practically free. Now continues to pressure with a little bit more in the neutral as well. This is looking pretty good, and a great way to use the lack of platforms. Obviously, Yoda there was only one way to approach, and when Wal00gi knew it.
I think Yoda is getting a little bit frustrated. You can see them trying to find openings in the armor, but keep getting blown up by explosives here and there. Not quite finding that insurance that they want. That's a really good hit, though. You need to be able to capitalize on it. That was dangerously close, but not enough.
Ooh, still missing out on some of these opportunities. You're just getting okay, you almost get called out with the high recovery. Snakes are often panicking, trying to do that, but Yoda this has been brought back to even, so Yoda not gonna have to sleep on this one.
Deceptively, that was really close. This could be it, though.
Yep.
F-tilt, that is guaranteed, and that ledge, that is more than enough. And Wal00gi evening up that game, I mean, that was no small feat, and we said, I mean, you could do it. Sure enough.
You say no small feat, but I mean, that up tilt, that's a big foot.
That is a big foot. That is a
big foot. That is a big foot coming out, and
what shoe you wearing?
And then the F tilt alone is one thing that you got to deal with on ledge. In addition to that, right? So down throw into up tilt is true at those higher percents, right? Like 160 plus. But not only that, but the F tilt is still a mix-upable option that we saw right there. So.
And when you look at this set, Wal00gi hasn't been getting that many grabs because Yoda is so mobile.
Right.
He's constantly on the move. But, I mean, for good reason. Of course, at those high percentages, F-tilt becomes true, up-tilt becomes true.
Yeah.
You have those kill options on deck. So Wal00gi finding one when you needed it most is absolutely brilliant. That's why we're going to that game 3.
Yeah, for sure. So sticking with it, I mean, might as well at this point. They both like their strengths on this stage. However, they've been picking at the weaknesses of the other. So that seems to have been creating an interesting enough set for me thus far. I'm very excited to see what happens here in game number 3. Obviously, the conditioning has sort of set in at this point, and this is now crunch time. It's now or never.
I like that, trying to put Wal00gi in an unfavorable position when throwing out those projectiles, creating the lockdown, and took, what, 64% for it? That's so brutal.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're going to have to hold that one on the chin and then still trying to force your way back in. Wal00gi is getting some of these grenades to pressure Yoda, but even then, it's all passive pressure. Yoda isn't taking any damage, so he's not really at risk here.
I like that quick parry into the back here. Pretty fluid movement coming in from Wal00gi. Speaking of fluid, though, that's a clean conversion coming in from Yoda.
Yeah, that's the B&B getting hit with the side B into the up B connection with the hammer. That's a big one that you got to watch out for. Yoda is definitely going to be able to hold that in the pocket until he sees a quick opportunity to use that burst option. And there it is.
And still kind of catching out the grenade tosses coming in from Wal00gi. Just seeing once they commit, you're kind of trapped there for a little while, so you got to keep it moving. And hey, this is my time to really press a button. And speaking of, fun little clanks between these two.
Yeah, those buttons are being pressed right now, but these high ceilings feelings on Town and City are going to at least keep you alive for the time being. Okay, I like that mix-up from the jab into the reset. Very interesting stuff. And going for the high recovery attempt to punish as well, so I like it.
What's more insane is that you wasn't even near. You could look at the magnifying glass in the upper left, like, it was not even near. Snake goes so high. Oh, the deceptive little twist. You're getting caught off guard again, Wal00gi. You should have learned by now.
Yeah, Wal00gi getting a little bit too greedy on ledge, thinking that he is safe, but Yoda bursts off with a very, very nice mix-up, not snapping to ledge.
So we saw this last game, and Wal00gi won it.
Right.
So I'm not going to say he's out. It's possible.
I suppose so. This does seem to be a little bit different because Yoda is starting to win these interactions more frequently. And I think that that's not boding well for Wal00gi. However, again, Snake has some crazy stuff that you can never really count out.
The X factor coming in from this character is certainly there after not killing full stage at 201.
All good.
Unfortunate. And yeah, just getting bop fight. And I mean, that's a trade. I'm not sure if that's one you want to make at this percentage, Wal00gi, but it is certainly a trade.
If it didn't kill you, then it might be.
It makes you stronger
right,
because of rage.
In theory, yes. In theory, yes. But these low percents, you're going to be very careful. The cart slide is enough to take the kill, and that's going to be a 2-1 win for Yoda over Wal00gi in a bit of a heart thumper.
Yeah. No, what doesn't kill you makes you slightly weaker and more susceptible to being killed the next time.
Often that is how the game works, and unfortunately, you got to realize that your time is limited in situations like that because Yoda he puts up this insane obstacle course that you got to deal with, and then of course like rushing you down like a speeding bus. That's not ideal.
Yeah, not ideal at all.
Anyway, so thank you all for joining us.
Hello.
This is Xanadu Homecoming. You are watching us on VGBootCamp happily being here. Obviously, it's a smaller monthly, but still a very stacked one because there are still some heavy hitters coming out, and there are plenty more to be had. We did just see MPG Mighty Dialga before we came on.
Yep.
That was